The power of sound. What's the first thing you heard when you clicked on to this devotional? You may say the word "the." No. The first thing you heard was a sound. The power of sound. What is the sound that you are making? As we've been reflecting on the life of Ruth and the atmosphere and the environment of praise and shouting unto the Lord and the environment of the Word, they're so essential. And sound, there is so much power in sound. The Bible has so much to say about it. It says in Elijah said, I hear the sound of abundance of rain. Before there ever was a rain. Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 9 says, I hear the sound of a trumpet of war. Exodus 13 verse 18 says, I hear the sound of a celebration, not the sound of defeat or victory. In the upper room, there was a mighty sound, and then a mighty rushing wind showed up, and there were tongues of fire, and they each spoke in tongues as the Spirit gave them utterance. 2 Samuel chapter 2 verse 5 and 24, I hear the sound of going in the top of the mulberry tree. When you think about sound, nothing will ever change in your life until you begin to make a sound in the direction that you want to go. It's a little bit like a train. I grew up on a farm real close to a train track, and we often heard the sound of the locomotive long before we saw the train. And the same way as on a jet plane, when you see that runway and that airplane is going down the runway, there's this great sound. The men have these earmuffs and earplugs because of the loud sound, the sound of the large engine that's going to create speed so that a new law of lift overtakes the law of gravity. The same way it is in our life. When we begin to make a sound, what is the sound that's coming out? Folks, we got to begin shouting. We got to begin giving praise and come back to thanks, because it's in that culture, in that environment, that things begin to thrive. If you want your marriage to change, start speaking a different sound. If you want a relationship to change, what sound are you making? What is the sound that's coming out of your life? If you want your finances to change, what are you speaking into the atmosphere? Are you blessing or are you cursing? With our mouth, we not only speak, but we also make a sound. God bless you. Wish you a lovely, sound-filled day.